Today I'm going to go over two pickups that I can't count. Two pickups that I got recently. One was a bunch of games that I got from Goodwill. Not stellar, but I actually found some non-sports titles at a Goodwill, believe it or not. I don't know how these people get like amazing Goodwill pickups anyway. That has yet to happen to me, but I digress. Anyway, the second pickup is a sketchy Super Nintendo pickup from Craigslist, and I'll go into more detail about that. But for now, check this out. Yeah. Hey everybody, Brendan here, aka Mr. Weaverface. Thanks for watching. I'm in a good mood. I can't wait to show you all these video games, but I'm also in a good mood because I just played a round of golf today. It's unseasonably warm here in the Northeast. It's like 70 degrees here on March 8th, 2016. I got out there, got some exercise, walked 18 holes, played pretty decently. I was surprised, and I had lots of fun. So I am like so stoked from getting out there. I've been slacking lately. My gut's been showing a little bit because video game golf doesn't do too good for the physique over the winter. So it was good just to get out there. But anyway, the first pickup I want to go over is stuff that I got from Goodwill. I usually get a lot of good stuff on my way to visit my sister down in Delaware. There's actually two good Goodwills I pass through, and I usually hit them up on the way when I visit her. But surprisingly, all of these were on that same trip, but I found all of these at the local one here and at none of those other Goodwills, go figure. So let me just go through these games that I got at Goodwill. Most of them I got for $3 a piece. And unfortunately, they aren't, I'll highlight the ones that may be a little bit worth more than that, but Return to Castle Wolfenstein for the Xbox, Tides of War, Mechasalt. Unfortunately, I didn't have my list with me, and I actually own Mechasalt. Same with this one, Dead or Alive 1 Ultimate. This is part of the Ultimate two game pack, and this actually has a couple of cards in there that I didn't have with the one that I already own, so I'll throw them in with what I have. Doom 3. Doom. Love Doom 3. That was like my first awesome game I played on the PC. The original Doom, obviously. Mechasalt 2, Lone Wolf. Excuse me, getting over a cold. I actually own that too, so some doubles I have to unload. Unreal Championship, played that on the PC a lot too back in the day. Enclave, a little bit worth more than $3, not much more. This looked pretty cool though, which is why I picked it up. And Oddworld Munch's Odyssey. This one goes for maybe $6-7, so a little bit better there. Looks like a quality game. Never played any of the Oddworlds lately. A couple PlayStation 2 titles because I love PlayStation 2. Pitfall: The Lost Expedition, pretty decent. Goes around for $10. Looks okay. And Gallop Racer 2001. You can bet on, you watch horse races and I guess you bet on them. And this one goes for like $10. So, pretty good find. They all had discs in great shape and they all had manuals. So, all complete. Very cool. And then this one I got for $5. It may go for $5 to $10, but this was actually on my want list. I think I added it to my want list from watching Metal Jesus. It was Ms. Pac-Man Maze Madness for the PlayStation. So a lot of cool. I grew up playing Ms. Pac-Man. Awesome stuff. So it looks pretty cool there. Alright, so that's everything that I got from my Goodwill pickups. Let me go to the next pickup. And now for the sketchy Super Nintendo pickup from Craigslist. I hate Craigslist too sometimes. I mean, I can find some good stuff on there, but it's just the photo quality on Craigslist just sucks. I don't know why they can't allow huge pictures so you can see fine detail. Either that or people need to take better pictures. But anyway, this had a Super Nintendo console, all the hookups, 2 controllers, and a bunch of games. A lot of game titles I couldn't even see from the listing, from the photos. But the guy was asking 150 bucks for everything, and I offered 100, but he said someone was picking up later in the day for the full amount. So I said, all right, is this guy really telling the truth or not with this? So I said, okay, I'll pick it up for 150. I grabbed the kids, threw them in the car, dealt with a little bit of traffic, and I got all this stuff for 150 bucks. So again, hard to tell from the photos, and he had the Super Nintendo in the box, but this Super Nintendo is beat up. There's like cracks on the front, cracks on the back. Looks like someone took a sledgehammer to the top. Discolored all the heck. Surprisingly, it works. So I may be able to get, I don't know, good looking one selling for like 80 plus bucks on eBay now. It's ridiculous. So if I throw it for 40 bucks as is on eBay, some guy will probably take it, refurbish it or whatever. And the main reason I did go for the lot, because there were about a good amount of games that I did not have in my Super Nintendo collection. As you can see behind me, I have a lot. I definitely have room to grow though. But there was a lot of games in this lot, which actually is what attracted me to picking them all up. So I'm going to go over some of the games that I don't own. WWF Raw, Q*bert 3, decently priced title. Super Ninja Boy, a little questionable label wear there. Smart Ball. I actually played a little bit of that. Seemed okay. It's like a platformer. It wasn't what I expected it to be. Like Smart Ball, I was thinking like some kind of tennis game, but it's actually like a platformer. I'll have to get into that. Super James Pond. The aquatic game starring the Aquabats. And very crappy game, Winter Olympic Games, Lillehammer 94. Alright, some other games that I do own. Actually, let me go a couple more that I don't have. Kablooey. I see this all the time, and it's my fault. I see all these like kind of common games out there, and I think I own them, but I do not. And I see this game all the time, but I did not own it until I got this pickup video. So Kablooey and NHL 95 Emmitt Smith football. Label's kind of crappy, but I don't own them. I'll show them to you anyway. Horrible condition. $1 at Cash Converters. Local pawn shop around here. Oh man. Anyway, those are in crappy condition. Maybe I can use NHL 95. I think I could use that for a reproduction cart, maybe as a donor cart. Who knows? I don't remember. Who cares? Anyway, games that I already own. Dennis the Menace. Super R-Type. Classic. Spawn the video game. Label okay. Mortal Kombat. $10 easy. Red Cart, Maximum Carnage, Spider-Man, and Venom. $25 easy. Super Mario World. And I have to say, I just looked up prices on eBay lately, and this is going close to $30, which is freaking ridiculous. I don't understand it. I have no idea what's going on with video game prices lately. Bubble's gonna burst someday. But if you want to pay $25-30 for this, go for it. I wouldn't, but I'll sell it for that. And then $30-40 game, Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Some stickers on the back. But pretty good titles in there. Now, as you saw from the Super Nintendo console, it was in rough shape. And when I started trying to just throw these games into my system, none of them were really loading properly. So I took them apart, rubbing alcohol the crap out of the pins, and I was able to get most of them to work. So I was very discouraged when I got the lot. I thought I got totally ripped off. But with all the stuff adding up, I definitely made out on the deal. And there's one more item, and this is another reason why I got the lot. Donkey Kong 2, Diddy's Kong Quest. No game in there, but box is in excellent shape. Manual paperwork insert, and I do not have that. I just have a game case for it. So be able to upgrade this guy right here. 25 bucks on eBay for that alone. So let's review everything and we'll see if I got a deal. So those are my pickups. Goodwill lot. I was just utterly amazed that there were games there that were not crappy sports titles. So that was more of an impulse buy, and I ended up buying games that I already owned, and I hate when that happens. But I got a couple games to add to my Xbox collection, duplicates though. Same thing with the Super Nintendo lot. That was an impulse buy, like on the fly. Didn't have a chance to really research all the prices. But if I can get 40 bucks for the console and the controller setup, plus sell all the games that I already own, I'll be able to make my 150 bucks back, believe it or not. And that's awesome. I mean, minus the driving time and dealing with traffic and gas and stuff, and paying for gas, I was able to add a good amount of Super Nintendo games to my collection pretty much for free. Love it. Anyway, I am almost at 100 subscribers, and I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it would mean so much if you could share this video and tell people about the channel. Tell all your friends, family, pets, and neighbors. I would thoroughly and utterly appreciate it. Again, I'm Brendan, aka Mr. Weaverface. Take care. Keep my head down.